What if your thoughts weren't entirely your own? Imagine a cursor on a screen. It's clicking, typing, moving. But there's no hand on a mouse. It's all being controlled by pure thought. Sounds like science fiction, right? But we're on the edge of a future where the line between the human mind and the machine just disappears. A future where we don't just read brain signals, we write into them. And before you panic, no, we're not reading full thoughts or private memories. What these systems decode are patterns of brain activity, motor intentions, visual responses, maybe emotions, not full-blown ideas. Still, that leads to a powerful question. Can your mind be controlled? To get it, you need to start with silence. Years ago, a diving accident left Nolan Arbaugh paralyzed from the shoulders down. His brain still worked. His body didn't. His only way to interact with the digital world? A mouth stick. Tapping out commands, slowly, painfully. Millions live in this kind of isolation. Their minds fully alert. Their bodies unwilling. For decades, medicine had no real answer. But now, that's changing. In 2024, Nolan became the first person to receive Neuralink's brain-computer implant. A surgical robot placed 64 hair-thin threads into the part of his brain that controls movement. These threads carry over 1,000 electrodes. Their job? To listen to the electrical storm of his neurons. The goal? What Neuralink calls telepathy. Not in the sci-fi sense, more like turning thoughts into cursor movements. It's not reading your mind. It's reading your intent. And for both science and Nolan, it was a leap into the unknown. The results? Almost immediate. Within days, Nolan was moving a computer cursor with nothing but thought. Just think about that. The idea of moving his hand triggered neurons to fire. Those signals were picked up, decoded, and turned into real-time movement on a screen. He played video games. He browsed the web. He reconnected with the world. Later, another Neuralink patient, nonverbal due to ALS, used his implant to edit and narrate a video. With an AI voice that sounded like his own. This isn't convenience. It's autonomy. It's getting your life back. So how does this even work? Every thought, every intention, is just neurons firing in patterns. BCIs tap into this. By placing electrodes directly in the brain, they can listen to these neural conversations. When someone like Nolan thinks, move left, a pattern fires. Move right? A different one. At first, the system doesn't understand any of it. It's just noise. But using AI, it learns. It connects patterns to actions. The user thinks. The system responds. Each success gives the brain a hit of positive feedback. A reward. And soon, a loop forms. The brain learns to speak more clearly. The AI learns to listen more precisely. Together, they create a new language, shared between human and machine. The power to restore movement and connection? That's one of science's greatest triumphs. And we're just getting started. If you're as fascinated by this future as we are, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Because what's coming next might surprise you. But here's the uncomfortable part. If we can decode the intention to move, what else can we decode? Research already links brain patterns to certain images, even emotional states. And if we can read with that precision, what happens when we start sending signals back in? That's where restoration turns into manipulation. Where healing turns into hacking. This brings us to neurosecurity, and a threat called brainjacking. It's exactly what it sounds like, hacking a brain implant. Right now, it's just a theoretical risk. But it's not impossible. Pacemakers and insulin pumps have already been hacked. What happens when the target is your brain? A crude attack could shut a device down. But a sophisticated one could interfere with movement, create discomfort. Maybe even hijack your brain's reward system. There's no evidence this has happened yet. But experts agree. These devices need security that's stronger than anything we've ever built. But you don't need a brain implant to be hacked. Because your brain already is, every day. It's called social engineering. Scam emails, fake phone calls, manipulative pop-ups. They don't attack your computer. They exploit you. They prey on fear, curiosity, urgency. They bypass logic and go straight to emotion. The hacker doesn't break in. They get you to hold the door open. And it's not just scammers. Big companies do it too, with neuromarketing. They use brain scans to study how you react to ads, colors, sounds, even button placements. They know what makes your brain light up. What keeps you scrolling? What triggers that dopamine rush? From endless scrolls to notification pings, it's all designed to train your behavior. Not classical mind control. But still, a form of hacking. So, can your mind be controlled? Right now, the answer is, not completely. We can decode intentions. We can restore function. But total mind control? Not with today's tech. Still, the lines are blurring. We can already turn thoughts into actions. And the same tools that give people freedom could one day be misused. And as social engineering and neuromarketing prove, you don't need a chip in your head for your thoughts to be influenced. We're standing on a cliff. On one side, restored lives, new abilities, deeper consciousness. On the other, privacy loss, behavioral control, and the terrifying possibility that your thoughts might not be entirely your own. The real question isn't if we'll merge with machines. It's how, and under what rules, and whether we'll protect the last true frontier of human identity, the mind. Where do you think we should draw the line? Between healing and enhancement? Between influence and control? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And for more deep dives into the tech shaping your future, like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because the age of brain-machine fusion has already begun. Thanks for watching. As mind and machine move closer together, one truth remains. The future is in our hands and minds. Stay curious. See you next time.